just want to say happy holidays, happy New Year to all the viewers and subscribers to Fishing with Big Mike. I want to do a little, like a year in review kind of, I don't know, not really, I guess. Just kind of talk about a little bit about last year and what's going to be going on this year and everything, and then do a couple shout-outs in the video. I had a lot of good fishing last year. I got my kayak, and that was, I'm really happy I got that. I wish I got it, wish I got it a long time ago, but I got one I'm really happy with. I think I'm going to pick up another one this year. The one I've got is 11.5 feet. I'm looking at the same model and everything, just the 13.5 feet. And that'll be a little bit more stable for me out on, if I want to take it out on the lakes or anything like that, rather than just small ponds, that kind of thing. But so I'm looking into that. Whether or not I get it, I don't really know. I'm thinking about it. Also, I got a second camera for out fishing. The video where I caught a pike in the canal, that's the only video that I used it in last year. I got it right before that. So there's, it's pretty cool. The little bit that I used it for that day, I put it out behind me on a tree, hung it with a little flexible tripod, hung it from some tree branches. That was pretty neat. It got me some good shots on it. If I use it in a trip where I have more luck, it'll be really cool to, it break up the monotony of just, catch a fish, here it is, throw it in. It'll get some different angles on it, a little farther away, and maybe see me fighting the fish and everything. So it'll be pretty cool. And I'm gonna get I've got a little, thing I slapped together to be able to use like an extender pole to be able to get underwater shots from the bank with it and out of my kayak. So I'm going to get that really, really where I'm happy with it, and I'll be able to get some underwater shots with it, because it's just too much of a hassle with the GoPro I wear on my head to take it off and get underwater footage and everything. And plus, I don't like to use the waterproof one on that, just so that you can hear me talking. But yeah, there's some pretty cool videos from last year, from the year before that too. I made a best of Fishing with Big Mike playlist for everybody that's maybe a subscriber in the last year or so, where you didn't get to see last year's videos. It kind of picks out the ones that I really enjoyed from last year, and there's of course videos from this year. I'll put the link to that playlist in the description, but you can go right onto my main channel page and find it there. So this year coming up, it's, what is it, January 2nd today? Yeah. So it's been really weird weather-wise here. Normally by now there'd be ice, and not everybody would be out fishing, but a lot of like the real die-hard guys would be out on, ice that's questionably safe, in the 2 to 3 inch area, where a lot of people stay home until it's 4 or 5 inches. But you got guys that just got to get out there. But right now it's gotten cold, and we got a little ice, and then it warmed right back up, and back and forth and back and forth. So we haven't had any ice that's stuck around. The last couple of days though, it got cold, and we're getting some ice now. It looks like it's probably getting cold and going to stay cold, where it's, the days are high 20s, low 30s, and gets down overnight into the teens. And that's, of course, that's what you need to get ice. Is you got to keep it below 30, otherwise it starts melting. But I've never gone ice fishing. I know a lot of people I'm subscribed to, and that that watch my videos, do ice fishing, and it's something I'd like to do at least once. So I have a lot of friends that always offer to take me. I think we might go out this year and if I go, I'll definitely have a video from it. I'd like to go at least once, like I said. You know, maybe it's something that I really enjoy, and I, you know, start doing a lot of it. But so you know, so they'll most likely there'll be an ice fishing video this year. Just going out will be a video. I don't know how uncommon it is to not catch fish when you're ice fishing. I think it's, you know, I think it's pretty common to get a couple at least. But I really don't know. So there'll be a video either way if I go out. But other than that, you know, videos start up, weather permitting, April, late March, early April, depending on, you know, when ice out is and all of that. But trout fishing starts here April 1st. So, weather permitting, I'm always out on opening day. And all that. I'd like to do some shout outs here. Normally I've got, you know, I got a whole big list of YouTube channels that I shout out. And I'm not going to do that this time. If you want to see those, it's the same list that the last time I did a shout out. So you can go back to the fall shout out video. I don't know what it's called, but something similar to that would be what the title is. And that'll, you know, have all the channels that I enjoy watching. This one's just going to be, you know, some websites, stores to check out that have some great products, and all the links will be in the description to all these places. So you know, we're just going to dive in. The first one is Toxic Flies. You see his stuff used in my 10 car videos. He does really good stuff. He's got a YouTube channel too. I don't know if you can get it from his store site or from his. You can probably get to his Facebook from the store site, but I really don't remember. But either way, that's etsy.com/shop/toxicflies, and it's mostly like the bass and panfish kind of fly fishing gear, which is pretty cool. You can also use a lot of it, you know, if you fish with conventional gear, you can use a lot of it under, you know, you can use a lot of it under a float or in a drop shot rig or something like that. You know, if you don't want to tie your own flies, it's a great place to get them. Next would be clatterbrad.com and the Death Dealer Hearts. Make sure you pick them up. They're great topwater lure. You saw me catch a couple of bass, and, you know, one close to a personal best, if it wasn't a personal best bass for me, out of my kayak with those. A lot of fun to use. Really good product. Clatterbrad.com. Next is Big Ferg's Cords. Makes some really cool stuff. He makes the lanyards and, you know, the bracelets and everything. You see a lot of the guys wearing the lanyards. I've got one. It's with my fishing gear right now. I got a couple of the bracelets from him. I had them make up. This one's done in Raiders colors, and this one's done, you know, in American flag colors. They're pretty cool. I like the way they look and everything. That's clatterbrad.com/BigFergsCords. Go ahead and check that out. Next one is CrazyAnglerTackle.com. Crazy Angler. If you do your own jig tying, like crappie, panfish jigs, he's got a lot of great materials on there. He's got some plastics. Like if you saw the video where I caught the big smallmouth in the canal, I was talking about his plastics. It's a little imitation crayfish that's kind of almost shad shaped too. It's a really cool little bait. You know, some good stuff on there. If you tie your own jigs or you're interested in tying it, it's a really good place to get all that stuff. Okay, got cut off there. But I was down to my last shout out. The last one's MackeyPlastics.com. Does don't mind the bird, it's just making noise. MackeyPlastics.com does a lot of, it's mostly ice fishing for bluegills and other panfish. But you know, you certainly can use it in open water on a jig head or under on a drop shot rig or anything like that. I've been meaning to do a video talking about my drop shot setup, and I just always keep forgetting when I have time. But I'll at some point I'll definitely do that video. But anyways, back on MackeyPlastics.com. They do sell some stuff. Clam sells some of their stuff, but if you want the whole selection, all the colors and everything, make sure you go and get it right from Mackey Plastics. I think it's a little cheaper than if you order it from Clam or buy it from Clam. I really don't know, but I think it is. So it's definitely worth checking out. You know, again, if you're in an area where you ice fish and you use plastics, or if you just want to bluegill fish and use, you know, open water. And I use them on jig heads. I'll use them on my drop shot rig. They work out great. So again, I kind of forgot everything I said at the end of that video. But you know, I just want to say thank you to everybody for you know, for watching my videos and commenting and liking my videos and everything. Yeah, just Happy New Year. Hope everybody catches a lot of fish and has a great and safe New Year. Thanks for watching.